Hello guys, welcome back. This is what I have now. I'm currently doing a water change. So, changing out some water here. I've gone through a few fish and you guys have seen it. You've been watching my videos. This is what I currently have. These are some roselines. These are the golden roselines. And I also have the Madagascars. I bought them at 1 inch and they are about, the roselines are about 3.5 inches now, almost 4. And the barbs, they're about 3 inches. Trying to get some good size on them. So this is what I have now, and I am getting some more fish here soon. I will be adding to this setup, and then I will be, this will hopefully be my last stop with the fish. I'm really excited for this new fish coming in, and I keep it a little secret. You guys have to watch the next video to see what I'm adding. The tank's pretty open here, as you can see. I added driftwood now, and this time around I decided to go planted. For the last 2.5, 3 weeks, I've been dealing with my fish chewing on the plants here. And it's been a little frustrating. So I've got some jungle valves in here and they just keep eating the plants and chewing them down until there's nothing left. I had Java moss in here. The entire driftwood trees covered in it with some fishing line, and the next morning I got up and it was all over the place. In the K1 media area and the filters, because they just started chewing on it and messing with it. This is what's left of it. That's why I gotta find a new spot for it. So that's all the Java moss I have left out of a lot of it I had. So I cannot put Java moss in here. They don't seem to be friendly with it. So I'll figure something out. But I did add some Amazon swords, and I'm treating them now. Hopefully I can bring them back. They might make it, they might not, but we'll see. I have been fertilizing them, so we're gonna see what happens. But I wanted to have a more planted setup, but these types of fish, these barbs, they're just, they're not having it. So I'm gonna continue trying to readjust these fish and train them not to mess with my plants. And so far they're doing good. They're not messing with them no more. And now it's time to grow these guys out. And the new fish I get hopefully will be the same way. They won't be so aggressive to my plants. Yeah, they're looking really nice here, really beautiful. Nice colorations they have on them. Very healthy. Looking forward to the, the bigger size they will be getting, both of these species. Got cords in here, of course. They're all hiding. Yes, they're all hiding right now. Maybe a little bit of food will make them come out. So this is the setup I'll go with, guys. I want to go planted Amazonian type fish. All right, let's feed them. And I'm gonna try this setup for now, and I'll probably just stay with this for a while. Now I'm pretty happy with it. It's pretty spacious, pretty open. I've got some nice water flow going on here. Nice bacteria buildup on my chambers there. More beneficial bacteria above. So I think I should be doing pretty well. And the water stays pretty clear. These guys just ravenous all boy. They're not pretty picky eaters. They can eat just about anything. See, all the cories will start coming out now. So yes sir guys, hopefully this week I will be getting my new shipment of fish. If I don't get it this week, I should get it next week, but I'm really excited. They're coming from South America as well. And they will love this new setup here. It's got so much room to swim. And if you guys are not aware of this is a new type, or it's not new, but this is a fairly nice design. These types of filters can go over something, and they have a release hole that comes out of there, a drainage, and one over there. And this is just a flat pan, and what it is these trays here. You can put whatever media you want in them, any kind of filtration you want, and the water will be pumped up from your source, fed into here. And this is a long, sort of like a PVC pipe, but this is a factory PVC pipe that disconnects right here and connects, and they break in segments, the piping, and they have little needles, holes in them, so that they can spray water down. And it shoots out all the way across, and you can get it to go. So this is about 3 feet across, maybe 4 feet. That's about 4 feet across. So these are 4 footers or 3 footers, but you can get them as long as you want. You can stack it as high as you want to. You can go even higher if you wanted to. You just add a longer hose and a sufficient pump that will run what you need, but you don't need a whole lot of power, because what I did on my setup was I simply took a small submersible, and I put it into my overflow. So I'm essentially just taking water that's being poured into my system here, and I'm redirecting it in here and sort of filtering it again, and sort of coming down and making its way down to the sump. Now these type of media I'm using is these plastic balls, and I've talked about them before. Not your standard bio balls that they sell. These are can be split open, and they're encapsulated, and inside of it they have a small sponge, so you get another dose of beneficial bacteria that will build on this colonies of these small, they're like small cube sponges that are inside each one of these balls. So you're getting the outer surface beneficial built on, and then you get some inside as well internally. So it's a lot of surface area for the bacteria to build on, and I just put them in my overflows, and they're doing pretty well. As you can see, they're fairly inexpensive. You can make these on your own, but this is a pre-made one, and it probably costs around, I want to say 50 bucks if you're in the market to invest in one of these. These can be mounted anywhere. I was going to take them, and I was going to mount them below here in my sump. The idea was to take it and mount it right across side with the water tripping back down here as a filtration, but with 2 4-footers, I wouldn't be able to stretch. And plus, another factor you need to think about is these have a little bit of weight on them as well. So there's a little weight factor around there, and I didn't want to teeter-totting on my sump. I do have a brace. If you guys originally with me when I built this, you can go my videos. Remember, I built the brace in the center of this, so I can teeter-tot it on that. But then, you know, and these are pretty strong, but it's not. I could have made it work, but I just figured I'd have it up here where we can at least see what's going on here. So look at the action going on. Look at the water being poured. And like I said, you can put anything you want in these things. They're pretty nice. The lids come up, so you can look at each one individually. And you can kind of see the water and they're all designed like this, where the water just sort of pours down when it's being pumped into, and then it links in, so you can daisy it all the way down to whatever you want. I mean, technically, you could run this on one line and connect 2 of these together, with another extension there of a PVC and connect to that one and then put a cap on that side. And you could run one pump to run all of this if you had a strong enough pump, or you can separate it. But these are pretty ideal, and they put pads, they put anything you want in them, but just to keep it simple and for me, keep it sort of maintenance free, I just went with these. So I don't need to take these apart, you know, clean them or whatever. So it's pretty nice. Looking into if you guys want to add some extra filtration, this will definitely do it. For biological purposes, I would say. It does help. So, but this is what's going on. This is what I have, guys. And I'm looking forward to the new fish I'll be getting. You're going to have to stay tuned and see what I'm getting. I did have them in the past. And I did like them. I should never let them go, but I'm getting them back. And this time I'll be holding on to them. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. And make sure you follow me for the see what I'm getting next.